Hi, friends. I know that I promised that I would go live tonight. Sorry that, Hi, friends. Hi, friends. I know that I promised that I would go live tonight. Sorry that I'm running a little late. We had some family over this past week, so my house is a complete disaster, and I'm a little tired. So, yeah, sorry for getting on here late. I actually was helping another friend of mine, Joy Ruffin. She goes live at this time every Wednesday as well. So I wanted to. She asked me to help her out with her sound to make sure that it was working. So if you're here, go ahead and tell me hello. Hi. So the topic tonight is what your doctors don't want you to know about your chronic digestive disorders. For those of you that may or may not have watched my interview with my good friend and former medical producer for NBC News, Tom Martin, we discussed these, I call them phantom conditions, and doctors call them functional conditions. I want to make sure that I'm seeing in the chat. There we go. Okay, now I can see the chat. Let me open it. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, so go ahead if you're watching, go ahead and say hi in the chat so I know you're listening. So, yes, these functional disorders are actually conditions where no medical diagnosis can actually be determined, meaning there's no Crohn's, there's no colitis, there's no celiac. They're caused by physical, psychological, emotional, hormonal issues, very based on stress, lack of exercise, crappy diet, too much sugar, processed foods, not enough fruits and vegetables, not enough, stress management. They don't want to tell you that because, first of all, you'll probably stop going back because you won't need to be taking all of this medication once you are able to control these issues that you have going on by changing your diet and lifestyle. So that would be bad for not only the doctors, but for the pharmaceutical industry. And we all know, I'm not sure if you know, but the pharmaceutical industry kind of has doctors in their back pocket. They start whining and dining them when they're still in medical school. So that they do get kickbacks for the drugs that people take. So that's a lot of times why they have free samples of stuff in the office, and they'll be like, oh, I'll just give you this because we have free samples. So that's not necessarily the best way to take a medication. I am a believer in the balance of science and nature, so there are times when medication is important, when it's necessary, and when it's for the appropriate thing. But if it's only used to put a band-aid on the issue, then it really is not at all helping your condition. And you're also throwing away money because you're paying, even if you have insurance, you're paying a copay for that medication. You're paying a copay for the doctor. You're paying a copay for all those really expensive tests. I remember the last time I had a full workup done 5 or 6 years ago now, maybe. I think I owed like $1,200 or $1,300 after my insurance paid, so that's still a hefty chunk of change. So by managing diet, lifestyle, exercise, pretty much everything on and off the plate, you will be able to manage chronic digestive disorders much, much better than just kind of doing the trial and error tactic of try this pill, try that pill, try this pill. I did that for a number of years, kind of as like a yo-yo, well, let's try this, now let's try this, and now let's try this. And some of them made me worse, some of them made me better for a short period of time, but for the most part, actually, the whole part is that once I found the root cause of my chronic digestive disorder, which was emotional, psychological, and hormonal, and I started addressing the root cause of that problem, I was able to get control of my symptoms and live my best life. I actually found an article from Johns Hopkins University on perimenopause and PMDD, and they listed 100 symptoms, and out of those 100 I had 99 of them. And the one I didn't have was weight gain, because people with irritable bowel syndrome or leaky gut, whatever you want to call it, those phantom conditions, they're sometimes unable to, hold down solid food. And that was definitely my case. So I had lost a lot of weight. I know some people do gain weight, but that was not me. I was scary skinny for quite some time there. But once I changed my diet and lifestyle and treated the root cause of my condition, I was able to go back to the gym, put on some good muscle, and fit into my clothes again. So that was a really good feeling. So if you are watching live and you have a question, go ahead and pop it in the chat. Or if you are watching the replay, just hashtag replay. And if you don't want to ask questions publicly, you can always send me a direct message. I'd be happy to, keep it private. I know bathroom issues can be a little bit of a delicate topic that people don't usually like to talk about in front of strangers. So even though